Hi everyone, I'm here to make an exciting trip announcement. As you see, I'm at Epcot Food and Wine Festival Glass, and the reason I have that is because, of course, I scheduled a trip to the Epcot Food and Wine Festival because it is my favorite festival, and I'm super excited about that. I also got a super great rate at Port Orleans French Quarter, so I'm going to put my ears on, where it's always Mardi Gras. And I'm looking forward to seeing how it stacks up with the real French Quarter. And also they have beignets with alcohol inside of them. So I'm super excited. I will take a break from all my food and wine festival snacking to have those beignets. Also, part of the reason I decided to do this was Allegiant is now flying from Nashville to Orlando. Now, when you go in on Allegiant, you don't fly into the big Orlando airport. You actually fly into Sanford, which is a little further up the road than the regular Orlando airport. It's a much smaller airport. You do have to provide your own transportation because Disney's Magical Express does not go there, which is not a big deal when you consider that the tickets on Allegiant were $135 and on Southwest it was $301. Now, the one bad thing about booking a flight on the day that they announce flights from your town, we made a small uncalculated error on this trip. We thought we were leaving Monday at 6:20 p.m. We looked today to book transportation and realized that we are leaving Monday at 6:20 a.m. So our big tradition when we go to Disney on the last day, we always go and have breakfast or brunch somewhere, kind of to say goodbye to Disney World until our next trip. Obviously, if we are leaving at 6:20 a.m., we will have to leave for the airport at like 4 a.m. So we're not going to be able to do that. But we're going to book somewhere probably Sunday morning. We're not sure. We're going back and forth, 1900 Park Fair, Cape May. We're not really sure. Or do we even want to do character dining? We aren't really sure about that either. But we always like to have a breakfast the last day. We have 13 days until time to make our reservations. That'll be our 6-month window. So I guess we'll figure it out in the next 13 days. If you've eaten at either of those places, go ahead and leave a comment and let us know what you think. We are not going to the Halloween party. We did internally debate about that, but we went last year and it was hot and the Friday nights are crowded, so we probably we'll get in about 4 o'clock on Friday. Probably gonna go straight over to Epcot and hit Food and Wine Festival. I know it's the first night. Yes, I'm clinically insane, but it'll be fun. You know, it'll be crazy because the first weekend's always crazy, but we always go the first weekend because Labor Day is kind of our thing. I am also looking forward to seeing this Epcot Forever temporary fireworks show. It's a temporary fireworks show. It's called Epcot Forever. I'm not a marketing genius, but come on, friends. That's a bit much. So I'll be curious to see that because that will start at the end of the summer. So I'm assuming that we will see it. I think it starts August. So hopefully we'll see it. Food and Wine Festival, always a good time. We are not, part of the reason we're going Friday night is because we make the same mistake every year, despite the fact we say we're not going to do it. We always do. We get dining reservations on our Food and Wine Festival day. Now, one time we did it because we'd never been to Food and Wine Festival and we were stupid. The other time we did it because we wanted to ride Frozen before the park opened. You know, you make sacrifices in your life. But you don't get all, like Food and Wine Festival, there's like 60 things that you can eat. And that's not even counting all the drinks. And don't get a dining reservation on your Food and Wine Festival day. If you take no other knowledge from me and our journey together, do not make a dining reservation on your Food and Wine Festival day. I mean, you can. You could also just take 3 $20 bills and flush them down the toilet in Norway. It's the same thing because you're just going to either waste money or food or probably both. and you really want to go experience Food and Wine Festival. So we are not doing that this year. We did not make any ADRs for Epcot. All those advanced dining reservations, if you did not know. Trying not to use the acronyms. So no Epcot restaurants for this trip, just because of that. We are thinking about hitting Hollywood Studios since we have the extra day now because we're flying. I'd like to ride Slinky Dog Dash again. Not sure. That'll probably depend on if we go to Cape May for breakfast. It'll be easy to just pop over to Hollywood Studios. If we end up going to 1900 Park Fair, like maybe we'll go to Magic Kingdom just to be closer. Who knows? Maybe we'll go to Tusker House and go to Animal Kingdom. It doesn't matter. That's the beauty of having an annual pass. You go wherever you want, whenever you want. And it's a holiday weekend, so wherever we go, it's going to be a hot mess. Because everyone's going to be there, probably including you. Anyhow, I'm super excited. It's going to be another quick trip, but, you get a cheap flight, you get an inexpensive room, you get a good deal on a room. Especially when you can wear Mardi Gras ears all the time and no one judges. I'm super excited about that part. So that's the next trip. Looking forward to it. Super excited. Still haven't told you about the big trip this year, but I guess that means you got to keep tuning in to find out about that. So I realize you may or may not see this before I go on my next trip, which is 10 days from now, because I don't know when I'm going to edit it, because it's going to need some editing, let's all be honest here. So, but anyhow, if I don't, like I said, the very first day, if I don't have at least 1, 2, maybe 3, 4 trips on the schedule at any time, I start to get a little anxious. So, that's the next trip, Food and Wine Festival, September, Port Orleans, French Quarter. Super excited about that. I'm also excited, one last thing about that hotel while I'm thinking about it, is that I can take a boat to Disney Springs. Partly because the last 3 trips I've been on, I'm like, I should go to Jock Lindsay's Hangar Bar, and I even watched Indiana Jones movies in preparation for this visit, and I still haven't been there. And I still haven't been to Wine Bar George. Can you guys believe, as much as I love wine, I haven't been to Wine Bar George? So I think the boat to Disney Springs is probably going to have to happen. I will report back, though, because I've never done that, and it sounds kind of fun. Anyhow, have a great day wherever you are, and thanks for coming along for the ride.